Iceberg Jim back at y'all with another one. In this video, I'm reviewing the Gerber Lil Crunchies Mild Cheddar. Recommended for crawlers 8+, and I seem to fit the description of being 8+. And I'm a fan of Cheetos and crunchy cheese snacks. It was actually one of the first snacks I remember liking around the age of 4 or 5 years old. I like the Cheetos. I like that mascot, that Chester Cheeto, and I also like pretzels. So I like pretzels, and I like cheesy little Cheeto kind of things like this when I was around 4 or 5. Now, I don't know if Gerber had this back in the day. I had any of that, but I did have Gerber when I was coming up. I remember the little meat sticks, the little Vienna sausage things. And I remember enjoying those and graduating to the actual Vienna sausages as my taste buds had changed. And that could be around even 4 or 5. We had them jars up there, and I think it was a good little thing for me to have because I believe it had less sodium, those little meat sticks for the babies, instead of graduating to the Vienna salty snack meats that grown-ups would eat at that point in time. But nonetheless, this is the Gerber Lil Crunchies Mild Cheddar, naturally flavored with other natural flavors, baked corn snack, non-GMO. So that's cool. Ingredients. Let's see. Degermed yellow cornmeal, high oleic sunflower oil, cheese seasoning, salt, cheddar cheese, butterfat, natural cheddar cheese flavors, sodium phosphate, some stuff I can't pronounce, annatto extract color, some yeast, calcium carbonate, vitamins and minerals. It says orange, vitamin E, contains milk, and it says keep package away from children. This product should only be fed to seated, supervised children who are accustomed to chewing solid foods. Specially designed for your little one, quick dissolving, perfectly sized for learning to pick up yummy taste babies love. Your baby may be ready for little crunchy snacks if they crawl stomach off the floor. Begin to self-feed with fingers. Begin to use jaws to mash food. I believe I fit that description very well. But this is about the taste, seeing what's really good with it. Some people do go on a baby food diet, tend to be celebrities. You have Jennifer Aniston and such that supposedly went on baby food diet. And you have some other celebrities that went on baby food diet to lose weight because of these smaller size containers. Even though baby food is going to be more expensive than the similar adult food, but because of the smaller size servings, and they can go through about, who knows, probably easily go around, eat 15 different baby food containers, 10 to 15 in a day, and still come in at their calorie goal for that day. Because obviously, baby jar container could could easily just have 100 calories in that container. 100 times 10, just 1,000. Most people are gonna need about 2,000 a day. So that's where the weight loss comes into play. But enough about all of that. It's time to crack open these little crunchy snacks and see what's really good with it. Peeling the top. Nice little pop. I'm trying to see if it smells cheesy. It doesn't smell too cheesy. It's not like opening up a Cheeto bag. The color almost looks like just the corn chip. You don't really have a good dark Cheeto cheddar on it. But hey, it's not about the look. It's kind of about the smell. It smells pretty bland, but Then again, this is not intended for adults. They have a different palate. They are used to sugar, salt, and fat. Getting back to basics, and who knows, anecdotally speaking, this could possibly be a anti-aging type of thing, eating baby food. Strictly anecdotal, because the people do say you are what you eat. So if I eat baby food, maybe that'll reverse the aging process. Who knows? I'm no scientist. That's not what I'm here for. That's not part of my core competency. But in this video, I'm just here to review food, and that's what we're gonna do right now. Here's a Cheeto. Let's taste it. Has a slight cheddar taste, and it kind of melts in your mouth like sand once you chew into it. You don't get that strong cheese flavor. You really don't have that salt to it. So let me look at the sodium. It's only 35 milligrams per serving. Serving is 16 pieces. So obviously this is a toddler friendly snack. It won't have a taste that a grown person would be used to, but does have a little cheese hint, hence it being mild. And a toddler would find enjoyable to its developing and sensitive taste buds. Now, would you want to eat this as an adult? Probably not, unless you're suffering from high blood pressure. You can't really have much salt. You're sensitive to salt, hypertension, or recovering from possibly a stroke and not able to possibly chew food properly, depending on how the stroke may have affected you. Strokes affect everyone differently, and people lose different movements in their body. That being the case, even though you would want the adult version of it, because you can't get adult versions of pureed food, adult versions of easy to eat Cheetos, softer Cheetos. It's like those big puffy Cheetos. So you don't necessarily have to use baby food if you have a medical condition that requires you less salt, or you need softer foods due to stroke, or maybe if you even had some kind of dental work, you need some softer to chew on. This could serve a purpose for that. And so could the baby food that tends to be pureed, which can always puree some of the grown up food, if you will. Now, to the baby, is this their first taste of snack? Because it's pretty much the equivalent of if you get like a cheap cheese curl where you really have no flavor, this would be pretty much the equivalent of that if you had some really cheap snacks. So a toddler, there's a good chance they would find this interesting since they're not used to salty snacks per se. But as they get older, and they'll graduate, and they'll enjoy the sharp cheddar cheese of the Chester Cheeto. So if I had to give this a rating for bland and the way you just mash in your mouth, with the consistency turning it into essentially sand, excuse me, a little bit under the weather, the general lack of cheese flavor, and cheese flavor being the most important thing with cheese curl, this is at the bottom of the scale. On a 5-star scale, there's just a hint of cheese to make it enough of a cheddar snack. But this is at the very low end. The good thing is, it's not too salty. If that could be a sensitivity for you, you don't want to give your toddler a lot of salt anyway, and it's easy for them to chew on. all that being in play, the flavor, the consistency. From a flavor standpoint and the smell standpoint, like, this is not even something. This is a 1 out of 5. Even the cheap ones at least can fake the smell a little bit, even though the taste will be faint. The smell kind of smells like the container it came in. So it's a 1 out of 5 in terms of taste. In terms of consistency, it has a slight crunch to it, but then it kind of turns into sand in your mouth. You have to give it it's acceptable. It's almost like a stale Cheeto, but not, obviously these aren't stale. You have to give it 2 out of 5. Overall, this Gerber Lil Crunchies mild cheddar, 1.5 out of 5. That's the verdict. That's what it is. So you know what's really good with it. Now, I'm no toddler. I'm a grown man. So if you're a toddler watching this video by chance, don't go by my opinion. Have a refined palate, accustomed to salt, sugars, and fats. That being said, if this is your first time eating Cheetos and you're a toddler, check this out. It's right up your alley. And when you get older, you can mature into some of the finer Cheeto snacks that are out there. That's my take. That's my review. Y'all have a good one. Iceberg Gym out. Deuces.